On Blues Radio International, I'm Jesse Finkelstein. Italy has the highest death rate in the world from the coronavirus. We're about to go visit some of my friends just outside of Milan. We're here with my friends Fabrizio Poggi and his wife Angelina. Thank you for joining us from Milan, or from outside Milan.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Ciao,
Thank
ciao.
you.
So it's a pleasure to see you, and we're social distancing in the best way we know how, thousands of miles away here. A year ago, we sat down and had a very nice dinner together, and we never could have envisioned we'd be where we are today. What's it like for you now in Italy?
Well, I would like that Angelina.
It's I always say it's like to be in a movie because everything seems so unreal. We are at home since 2 weeks. We can go outside except to go to the supermarket a few times. And if you have a dog, you can bring the dog outside. We don't have a dog, so we can't. And so we have to stay at home. And this is the best way to fight these incredible things. This incredible thing, because it's something that you can see and you can fight, and you never know. So in the doubt, we stay at home and we don't go out for any reason that is not important, because our region, Lombardy, is the situation is very tragic, because we have a lot of positive cases, many people die, and the hospital are full, and we arrived at a point that the hospital can get more people. So it's really scaring, and I don't know. It's so unreal. It's a strange fear, very strong fear that we feel. But in any case, we have hope. With music, we try to overcome this bad situation.
How long have you been in a quarantine situation where you can't go out?
Probably
2 weeks.
Very straight from 2 weeks.
Yeah, for the law, because there is a law that we can go
because
out.
In the first weeks, they just suggest to people to stay at home, to not go to places where
there are many people.
There are many people, but I took the advantage to say to all my American friends, believe to the scientists that tell you to stay at home, because at the beginning we didn't believe that we in Italy we didn't believe that it was really serious, and everybody know what's happened. So please don't do like us. At the beginning, we didn't care very much to the people saying us stay at home. But now we are seeing that it's really serious. So don't go out, stay home, play music, phone to your friends,
read books.
Yeah, and not only for yourself, but for all the people you care, because maybe you can feel the strongest human being in the world. And maybe you are positive and you can get a friend or a relative positive as you, because not only the people that have a test are positive, everyone can be positive. So everyone has to act like he's having the virus himself. I don't know if I explained this thing in the right way, but that's what I mean.
You explained it very well. What's it like in Italian society, which is probably the most tactile and close physical society that I've seen in the world? People show their love and their affection and their friendship in a very physical way, and all of a sudden that's been ripped apart and changed in a way that no one ever anticipated. What's that like?
Well, it's hard to make a change, as everybody know. But sometimes fear can do very good. And consider the one thing: people that go to the hospital for the virus, relatives can go with them. So it's a tragedy inside the tragedy, because people die with no one around them, and also relatives can go to the graveyard, and so it's very hard. We Italians will change forever, because not, after this situation, nothing will be the same anymore.
What do you think is going to
sad,
change? It's very sad.
Oh yeah.
What things will change?
Sad. Nobody can say now, because now we have to overcome this emergency. And I don't think that outside Italy people really achieve, I use again this word, the tragedy, because hospital have to refuse some people get sick. So it's something that it was unbelievable in our society, that the hospital say, oh no, we don't have room. You have to try to another hospital, and people is dying at home. So it's not a matter of money. It's not a matter. This virus. It's unbelievable, because in some way make us think what is really important in your life. Something that, as we know, money and success and celebrity can buy. We saw soccer players who are the most rich people in the world, and they get sick. So it's hard. It's hard because of the hospital situation. Because you can fight the virus, but if you have to go to the hospital and the hospital say no, it's really tough.
It's very tough. Angelina, get a little bit closer to Fabrizio so we can see you fully in the picture. How has life changed for you in this process?
For me, well, I was used to do many things. I had a day job, and I stopped my day job 2 weeks ago. And in the beginning, it seems that it was crazy to me to have to stay at home all day. Even if I always do things about music and everything. But I was like, in jail, because I couldn't go outside, take pictures, take a walk, go to buy something. I was like a prisoner. After, when the numbers of the people who are dying and who are getting sick increased a lot, I started to understand really how much was important to me to stay at home. And so I I try to be connected to the world with all the technologies and all these things, and try to be close to my friends who are working in the hospitals. And every day I try to give hope to them, because they are fighting in first position, and they tell me terrible stories. And so I try to help people doing something from here. It's hard, but I think it's something that we have to do.
Yeah, but we are still finding just today on the news because too much people want to go to work, and I understand that for the economy, etc. But to go to work in these times can kill you. So maybe you will become a little more poor, and you don't have too much money, but you have your life, and you have to feel blessed that you have your life. And as I said before, we have to change our state of mind all around the world. And first in Italy, because we are facing a very bad situation.
Yeah, right now the most important thing is to save our life and life of people that we love. Staying at home, not meeting anybody. Stay for it's a sort of respect. We stay far because we respect you and your life. And so for now we have this goal to save our life. That's the most important thing. And then we do other things.
How are you doing in terms of food and other things you need? Can you get that delivered?
Usually I do I do shopping by internet. There is a supermarket that bring me home food. I did this since 10 years. And when you buy things after 2 or 3 days, they bring to you. I did the shopping on March 12, and they will deliver me the things on March 27. So this week I have to go outside to buy something. We have something. We have a little more, but probably I will have to go out, and I'm already scared about that.
And now just one for every family can go to the store once a day, and to a store close to home, and buy something. This is something that have a permission for now. So once a day. The problem is that there are some people that go 10 times in a day to the store just to have a little walk. And this is a problem. Especially, it's not good to say, but old people in these times, they don't want to stay at home. Yeah. They go to the store 10 times. They go walking the dog 20 times. So if it's not tragic, it's ridiculous.
No,
I saw dogs staying out of my home all day long with different people. So that's pathetic in some way, but. And also the police say to the old people, you are be allowed to go to the store once a day, not that 10 times, from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. Yes, it's hard. It's hard because as you say, we have to change a lot, and some people, especially the old people, but also the young people sometimes can be tough with rules, and we Italians we love so much to stretch rules. Now we say, well, it's the law. This is human. This is something that happen everywhere. But now is the time to be real serious.
It is, and I think that
Yeah.
a lot of people in the United States and other parts of the world don't really see this as possible where they live. This is something happening in China.
Yeah.
And of course, it was something happening in China before it was happening in Italy. And,
Yeah.
So do you have any thoughts for people in the United States who feel we're protected and we don't have to worry about this the same way?
Yeah, don't do what we have done in the first beginning. Of course, I have so many friends that live out in the country in the middle of nowhere. And of course, in Italy, everyone lives very close to the other, But don't underrate the virus, because we did, and see what's happened to us. So what I want to say to all my friends in the States, don't underrate it, because we did, and you see.
Well, you
Stay
teach
at
us
home.
something very important.
Yeah.
So one of the beautiful things that we've seen on TV over here is that the Italian spirit rises above this terrible, tragic situation with people singing on balconies and entertaining each other from a distance. And that's such a beautiful thing. And you're such a great part of the music that makes us all feel better and feel that there's hope. How has music affected the situation for you?
Well, to me, I'm a lonely guy. So to me, to stay at home is not a problem. But of course, I don't have gigs. I have some meetings in schools with the kids, and everything is at minimum postponed. Uh, and so it's sad, but I think that in some way, music and blues music in some way resilient music. So we have to use music to suit our souls. Is in the story of the blues as is in the story of music, to use music as a weapon, because in this day you have to use every tool to uplift your soul.
You do.
Yeah, we need love and communication into the world. We need something like a friend of ours say. We need we send messages in a bottle, and we hope that people can find it and answer us. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
We have a friend of mine that who plays piano, and he say, we are all in our island, like someone that when the ship have a wreck, and you arrive to an isle alone, and you have just the hope to send a message to other people, to the world, and that's what we are doing with music. Using
send battles. We send battles all over the world.
Well, as a Grammy nominated and Blues Music Award nominated harmonica player, I was wondering if you could send us some music in a bottle right now.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is this is better than all my words. And stay at home. This is not spiritual. Deep in my heart, I do believe we'll be all right one day. We'll be all right one day. We'll be all right one day. Deep in my heart, I do believe we'll be all right one day. We'll be all right one day. We'll be all right one day. Deep in my heart, I do believe we'll be all right one day. Deep in my soul one day. Deep in my soul one day. Deep in my heart, I do believe we'll be alright someday.
Thank you. That is so beautiful.
We'll be alright.
We will be all right.
Thanks.
And I will long distance raise my espresso to you.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, Angelina and Fabrizio, for joining us today. And let's stay in touch and hope you remain in good health and in good spirits. And thank you so much for sharing this gift with us today.
Thanks to you.
Jesse.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
You too. Take care.
And thanks for finding our battle with our message. Thank you so much from the deep of our heart. And stay safe and stay at home.
Okay. I love you both. Take care.
We love you.
We love you too.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. We shall overcome.
We shall.